So, on September 1st, two games came out. One of those games is going to go on to win multiple Game of the Year awards and be known as a classic in the genre. The other is the Mad Max video game. I love the Mad Max movies. I thought Fury Road was incredible. So when I heard that there was a new Mad Max game coming out, I got really excited. What really sold me on it was finding out it wasn't a crossover with Fury Road. Because let's be honest, crossover games usually suck. So I went to my local GameStop, handed them my money, and said, okay, I'll see you August 31st to pick up the game at midnight, the same time I pick up Metal Gear Solid 5. So I waited online. I picked up my game. I got a nifty toy. Let's get a better shot. I got a nifty toy and poster for pre-ordering it. So I get home, I put the game in my PS4, and I played from 12:30ish till 2. Thought it was pretty cool. Did the same thing the following night, and the night after, and the night after, and the night after, and the night after. And all I can say is, I got a cool toy. So the story of the Mad Max game is nothing too spectacular. The main bad guy of the game steals Max's car, destroys it, so now Max and his new buddy Chumbucket, yeah, you know you were thinking about that the whole time you played the game when his name was said. So Max and Chumbucket have to band together to build the Magnet Opus, the ultimate of battle cars. And then from there you just go on fetch missions for Chumbucket, finding other parts of the car for the car. And then this other guy sends you on fetch missions for him, and that's pretty much all of the story I'm gonna tell you, because personally I was bored by it, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody else. Yeah, the game has moments where the story is really cool, but for the most part it was just pretty boring if you ask me. Yeah. Okay, so I had some really bad lighting issues, so the rest of this review is going to be podcast style. Okay, here's something we all have to accept. Every video game we have ever played in our lives is repetitive. Now, the great games don't make you feel like you're doing something repetitive. Mad Max, sadly, is not one of those games. Okay, so I know I've been talking pretty negatively about the game so far, but there are some things I liked. It's just, I like these things when the game let them work. The car combat is the biggest selling point on the game. The hand-to-hand combat is okay. If you've played any of the Arkham games or Shadow of Mordor, you're gonna be right at home with the combat. It's just pretty much pressing one button over and over again, and you get to do some pretty cool moves. I personally didn't have a problem with that, but a lot of reviewers I listened to on YouTube talked about that in a negative light. And again, personally, I had no problem with it because I've been doing it for a long time now in other games. The big thing that sets Mad Max apart from other open world games is the car combat. And I gotta admit, that is probably the most fun I had in the game. Get ready for some negative stuff, but first a positive thing. The harpoon that Chumbucket uses is really cool. If you haven't played the game yet, you basically get this harpoon on your car, and you could use it to bring down stuff, like you go to an enemy's camp, and they have a sniper. Before you get into the camp, you gotta destroy his little outpost thing. So you shoot it and bring it down, and when it works, it's awesome. also, you could be driving around, someone's gonna attack your car. You could aim the harpoon at certain parts of their car, grab it, and then rip it off. The most fun I had with the harpoon was grabbing people and then slinging them away. It's so much fun to be driving in your car, a guy's about to attack you, you shoot him through the window, grab onto him, pull him out of the car, then drag him around on the ground, release him, and he goes flying. That is probably the most fun I had in the game, but like I said, when it works. Now, I don't know if it was a problem I was personally having or if it's with the game overall. The harpoon didn't work every time I called on it. I mean, I would press L1 and it would bring up the little icon for the harpoon, but nothing would happen. So I would press it again and nothing would happen. Now keep in mind, while this is going on, I'm getting my butt handed to me by these other cars that are hitting me. So I had to, get out of the car and just wander around aimlessly because my car was about to blow up. So Chum Bucket's fixing it. I'm getting hit by cars. I want to talk about that. A lot of people had problems that you can get hit by a car and not die. And sometimes it does get pretty funny where you'll get hit and then go flying across the desert and just get up and not be hurt at all. Personally, I didn't have a problem with it because it's a video game. In the Grand Theft Auto games, I haven't played 5 yet just because I haven't got around to it. But I remember in San Andreas, my favorite, you could get hit by a car and then bounce right back up to your feet. So I didn't have a problem with that. But I did have a problem with the harpoon not working every time I called on it. Another problem I had was the shotgun. So you can be going around fighting, enemies in the camp. You call on your shotgun when you have it and it will work. You'll kill some guys and it's awesome. It's boom, one shot, you're dead. Then you're out of ammo and you no longer have your shotgun. It just completely disappears. So you're in your car and then magically you have a shotgun in your car that you're able to shoot the other cars with. Now again, I just don't understand why you have a shotgun in your car, but you don't bring that shotgun with you when you go on missions to kill people in their camps. That made absolutely no sense to me, and it was pretty disappointing. Yeah, that's what I mean. The gameplay has good elements to it. It just doesn't do it to the fullest. Now, I know it sounds like I've been bashing the game pretty bad, but overall, I liked it. The question is, should you buy it at full price, buy it half price, or completely skip it? I am going to say Mad Max is worth buying at half price. And I don't even mean the $10 less where it's like $50. When this game hits $40, definitely purchase it. But yeah, that's my personal thoughts. Did you play the Mad Max game and what did you think? Did you get your $60 worth? Comment below and let me know. And if you like this video and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, and if you're feeling generous, hit the like button.